Alright guys, welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I'm Adam, I'm outside a very, very windy Old Trafford, just on the forecourt, about to head home from the game. Manchester United have beaten Bournemouth 1-0. Romelu Lukaku with the goal in the first half. It was a goal he very, very much needed as well. Romelu Lukaku's been crying out for that goal over the last couple of weeks, and it was great to see him get it there today. Beautiful ball over the defence by Juan Mata, and Romelu Lukaku meeting it on the back stick to make it 1-0 to Manchester United. That was the only goal of the game, although Manchester United went close on a few occasions. Marcus Rashford rocking the post and the bar. It was an absolutely fantastic shot by him. Luke Shaw, I think, hit the post at some point as well, and he had a very, very good game for United today, going forward and defensively. He was all over the place, doing very well, all over the place in a good way, by the way. And yeah, I was impressed with Luke Shaw today. I was also impressed with Scott McTominay in the second half. I thought his performance was very, very good. But overall, Manchester United got the job done, 1-0, even with a few squeaky moments towards the end of the game there as well. There were a few squeaky moments towards the end. Bournemouth, once it was 1-0 with a couple of minutes to go, they realised they were still in the match and they could probably get something out of it. And they kept pushing, brought on a few. I think they brought on Benny Cafobe, Jermaine Defoe, and they really went for it. But we got over the line in the end, and we got 3 points, which is what we needed. And unfortunately, City didn't drop points today. Spurs won, but Liverpool and Arsenal did drop points. So some of our rivals for them top 4 spots have dropped even further behind us. And guys, look, I know it's really, really disappointed. You could feel the mood and the disappointment in the air here at Old Trafford today. And I know everyone's disappointed at the moment, but if we ignore City's start to the season and how great they have been, Manchester United's start to this season has been very, very good, both in Europe and domestically. Yes, there's been a few games. Our performances against Chelsea, Liverpool, City haven't been great. We lost against Huddersfield. But apart from that, I think overall Manchester United have been a lot better this season. And when you look at you compare our points tally and our goals tally to last season, been a lot better this season. So whilst the disappointment about, and we're really sad about, you know, United not getting the 3 points today. Sorry, not getting the 3 points against City and being so far behind Manchester City. We can't be too hard on the players and on the manager because of how well they have done this season when you sit back and look at it as a comparison to last year. So, yeah, unless there's bad news, Eric Bailly has a groin injury until February. Now, if that's true, and Eric Bailly's out, that is a really, really big blow for Manchester United, because I think he's our best centre-half, but he's had a lot of injury problems recently. It seems like every time he comes back from international break, he's injured. What's up with that? Why is he so injured all of the time? So it'd be nice for Bailly to get back fit, but out until February. At least he'll be back for the Champions League knockout stages, you'd like to think, but really, really disappointing. The only benefit is Marcus Rojo been doing a lot better. Phil Jones returned today, so that was great to see as well, man. Amazing start to the season, turn draws into win, says Ines. This was another game that we drew last season, but we turned into a win there today. You alright, mate? Sorry, one sec. What's up? Oh yeah, sure, man. I'm a huge fan. Oh, no problem. Sorry, I'm just streaming at the moment, but we can do this.
Thank you.
One sec. Taking a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay. One sec. There you go. Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you so much.
Take care, yeah.
Thank you.
See you later, man.
Bye.
So there's the lads. Sorry, guys. They just spotted us and fancied a little selfie. So I did that. Scott McTominay plays 90 minutes. One of my favourite young players for United. I will be at the West Bromwich Albion game, obviously. I'm at every United game, with or without a ticket. Unfortunately, he's been without a ticket most of the away games this season, with my luck in the ballots, but we'll be all right in the end. I love the fans when they sing. It's so beautiful, says Cal Banks. Now, it wasn't an amazing atmosphere here today at Old Trafford, but I have got a vlog coming up for you with some good old sing-songs. We were doing the 5 Cantonars, Feed the Scousers, etc, etc, so you can all check them out. I thought Zlatan might have played today, says Sammy Harper. He was warming up for a lot of the second half as well. I thought he was going to come into the game, the amount of times he was warming up, but it could have been that he was just cold and he didn't want to, you know, get tight muscles and all that. or he just had to be ready. Give Axel and Luke Shaw more game time. They absolute beast players, says Mustafa. Thoughts on Lukaku, says Ibrahim. I thought his all-round performance was good today. He worked the lines very well. He was tackling. He was winning things in the air. Yes, some things didn't stick to him, but I thought overall he was very good. He took his goal very well as well, to get up above his defender and nod it in. It was a great finish, and yeah, I'm happy with Romelu Lukaku today because he needed that goal. There was a lot of pressure on him. It was a subdued celebration by him, which was a bit disappointing. I wanted to see him go mad, but the fans were singing his name. He was signalling to the fans when they sang his name. So yeah, whilst Romelu Lukaku hasn't been great recently, it's nice to see the fans get behind him today, because a lot of fans kind of deserted Romelu Lukaku. And when you look at the way Lindelof at the start of the season, he was awful. People criticised Lindelof, but now he's playing much better. When you look at the way people were with Lukaku, he was amazing. He was the cheapest striker for £75 million ever. And then people started getting on his case after. So I think we just need to relax a little bit. He's our top goal scorer this season. He's scored 13, 14 goals. He's doing very well. Yes, some of his performances haven't been great. Yes, he could have done better in some of the big games. But when you look at games against Chelsea, games against City, games against Liverpool, we didn't create enough. We just didn't create enough. He had one chance against City, one chance against Liverpool. I can't remember a chance against Chelsea. So we've got to help him to help us. When we're creating one chance a game and then absolutely caning him when he ain't burying it, I feel that's a little bit unfair to Romelu Lukaku. Let's stand by our man. Let's stick with him. As for Mkhitaryan, it looks like Mickey's off. He wasn't in the squad again today. No Mkhitaryan in the squad. I'd had as a guess that my man is out of here. Looks like it at the moment, doesn't it? The supply to him is shite, says BMW Racing. Perisic should still be key for Lukaku, says Scully. And what do you think of Mickey's future with the club, says Marco. Just briefly commented on it, but I don't think Mkhitaryan will be here for much longer. I do think Mkhitaryan is going to end up leaving Manchester United. Do you think we'll buy in January, says Conrad? I do. What do you think about 3 points in the bag? Lukaku on a score sheet, that will boost his confidence. Shaw, Matt and McTominay were fantastic. Mickey needs a chance at some point. Sam Knight says many positives to be taken today. Yes, indeed. We are going to... Can I get some of your man of the matches? My man of the match is a toss-up between Luke Shaw and Scott McTominay. But I'd give it to Luke Shaw because of the fact that he was a lot better throughout the whole 90 minutes. Scott McTominay was great in the second half, but first half he was a bit but Luke Shaw was good all the way through up until he got substituted for Ashley Young. So I'd give the man of the match to Luke Shaw, and I think he'd be delighted with that, wouldn't he? Anyway, United have won today. It was Jones man of the match, says James. It was great to have Jones back today as well, and he put in another performance too. And with the news that Eric Bailly could be out till February, it's nice to have him back, Rojo back. Even though he wasn't taking part today, he'll be all right. He just took a knock to his head, so you know it's best to be safe than sorry with that one. Shaw was the man of the match for John Cat, for Pete. Still shining, says it's Phil Jones. Philip says Shaw. Nawacha says Shaw. Do you guys know? There's one guy that comments. I forgot his name, but I met one of the subscribers today, and he's going to be in my matchday vlog too. 10 clean sheets for David De Gea, says Enes Amir, and it was David De Gea's 10th clean sheet today. Great record for him so far in the season, and we haven't even played 20 games yet. 10 clean sheets, we haven't played 20 games. David De Gea is absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. We've played 17 games and he's kept 10 clean sheets, and we've conceded like 11 goals. Madness. Fair play to David De Gea, the best goalkeeper in the world. Yeah, I think Mkhitaryan could be off, to be honest. Let me read some comments. Yo, Rafael, how you doing? Nah, he was out, and he's out for West Brom. He's back against Bristol next week, says CM Rapper. Best defence in the league. AdamMcKola, my man of the match. And would still prefer the back three. I like the 3-4-1-2 as well. I haven't got a problem with that at all. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me on my journey back to the car. You've all been absolute legends. I'm going to shoot now so I can get making my journey home warming up, all that good stuff. But thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment to AdamMcKola TV. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. United have beaten Bournemouth. I'm AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.